Okay, here we are. So here he is, Mnangagwa. I'm looking up the news for him. Surely this man must be saying something on his Twitter feed or something. Okay, here we are. So it says here we're deepening Zimbabwe's economic transformation, winning together. And then he says, I'm excited to launch the second phase of our national rail fiber optic project, enhancing connectivity across Zimbabwe and Africa. We're positioning Zimbabwe as a hub for internet services on the continent. Proud to be a partner with Bandwidth and Cloud Services Group. Okay, so it looks like, what I was hoping to see was him to say something like, that gold that they said I took, or that they said that I was transporting or protecting people transporting, that wasn't me. But he hasn't mentioned that. Here he says he arrived in Victoria Falls for the 56th session of the Economic Commission for Africa Conference of African Ministers of Finance, Planning and Economic Development. This presents a key opportunity to showcase Zimbabwe globally as we pursue inclusive green economies. Okay, so he's into the whole green agenda as well. There's another one. Today I met two brave young heroes, Peace and Luckmore Magaya from Mahundoro. So they saved their mother from a crocodile attack. Inspired by their courage, I've taken on their education fees and awarded them $5,000 each. This man sounds terrible. He's helping people. He's sponsoring young people for saving their mums from crocodiles. And finally, this one here, he says that he's in Namibia to pay respects at a memorial and state funeral of President Giengob from Namibia. So he's in on his blessings to Namibia at this difficult time. So look, he's not talking about it, but the BBC is saying that the US like fresh sanctions on the president, Managwe, I don't know. They put on fresh sanctions on him. Everyone's talking about their sanctions. Al Jazeera, they're talking about it. But as I had checked these earlier, they were literally about him taking gold. So I don't know why they would sanction him over him helping people to take gold out of the country. Let's look at England and England's relationship to gold, shall we? Okay. So here is a picture of the British coat of arms. The British coat of arms is made up of two animals. To the left, you see the unicorn, and to the right, you see the lion. So the unicorn is a mystical, magical creature. It doesn't exist. And to the right, the lion is 100% African. There are no English lions anywhere. But the English would have you believe that, there's lions running all over the countryside because they've got it on there. They've got it everywhere. In actual fact, all they've got over there is rats and pigs. They have lots of pigs and they have lots of rats over there. But that's about it. Some sheep, some badgers, a couple of stoats. No lions. And definitely no unicorns. So it gives you a good idea that, the power of Britain is situated in the might of Africa. And then they add a little bit of smoke and mirrors, a bit of magic, a bit of Shazam. And that's England. That's what Britain has to offer the world. So how much gold are these people actually holding on to? Let's have a look at the royal family, shall we? Alright, so this is inside Buckingham Palace. This is one of the hallways. Do you see how much gold these people actually have on their walls? Like they've got so much gold, they're using it as wallpaper over there in England. They are balling. Gold everything. Gold on the couch, gold on the curtains, gold on the ceiling, gold on the candelabras. That's just the hallway. Wait till you see the stairs. This is a staircase. This is their staircase. These people have gold for days. They have, I don't even know what this is up here. This bit looks like that scene in the Matrix. I don't even know what this is, but they've just got gold everywhere, right? They've got gold rods holding the carpet still. Flipping out. Their gold is coming from Africa. What about on their clothes? Let's check their clothes. Let's have a look at their clothes. Here is... So the Queen has different crowns, okay? So this one's her everyday one. This is one she likes to... Actually lies. This one here. This is one she likes to bust out on her regular everyday work. Now this huge ruby in the middle, that's Indian. But you see this diamond underneath? That's African. These people were wholesale raping and pillaging all of their colonies. All of their colonies. To the point where people were starving, even though they've got like huge amounts of wealth, but the huge amounts of wealth that they have is being taken on a regular basis. I mean, look at the size of that thing. Okay, let's have a look at her other crown. Her other crown she kind of uses for dinner. This one here. I mean, look at this. Little John hasn't got nothing on this thing. The gold this woman was dripping in is ridiculous. She's got us believing that her government has got us believing that somehow they care about the people of Zimbabwe because their president has been accused of. Now, no one's shown. I haven't found any evidence online of him handing out a memo or putting out anything to the police saying, "Yo, let this man called Bob and this man called John, they're my gold guys, let them go." I haven't seen that. This is just something that has been put out there by the US and the UK to hold an African man down, hold an African man's country down. They took a loss when Zimbabwe stood up. Cecil Rhodes. Let me have a check on Cecil Rhodes. Cecil Rhodes was a South African politician of English descent. So he's probably come over from England and has been instrumental in the destruction and wiping out of a South African country. So he's probably been, So he's probably been instrumental in the destruction of South Africa and her economy. And while he's busy doing that, he's decided, I'm going to start my own country up here a little further north, and I'm going to name it after myself and call it Rhodesia. Now, no one in England was like, "Excuse me, you're supposed to be working for us. You're a minister for us, so get back to South Africa and carry on destroying that place on our behalf." No, they're cool with him, doing his own thing on the side and creating his own country on the side. But that's what he did in the 1890s.